Hello, Loup Power District employees, retirees, family, and friends, and welcome to this month's edition of Canal Chronicles. Earlier this month, we had our annual safety banquet in which we celebrate the district's safety record for 2021. Overall, the district had a pretty good year in 2021, even though we did have one lost time injury accident, which I will discuss a little bit more later on. Safety is a very important part of our business, and we have monthly safety meetings with all of our employees, and we work very, very hard at trying to keep all of our district employees safe on the very dangerous jobs that we do, running from the electricity side of things to the water side of things in our hydroelectric department. Dealing with these dangerous jobs, it's easy to forget about safety and maybe shortcut some things every once in a while. And we stress to our employees on a regular basis that it's important to be safe, to take the extra time necessary to do a job safely, although we need to do it right, and to get it done as quickly as possible, meanwhile maintaining the safety element all during the performance. One bad step and we can put somebody in the hospital, or somebody might not be coming home at night, which would be the worst thing in the world for any of us. So again, safety is important, and overall in 2021, the district had a very good safety record. At today's board meeting, management and the board discussed district water issues in depth. There really hasn't been any activity at the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission level during the past month, although we have been working on it with our attorneys, discussing next steps with regard to our 8th Circuit Court of Appeals case on our overall license and other outstanding issues with our license that have not been approved by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. It's been a long process, and obviously 5 years since we obtained our license, and there's a couple of outstanding issues, mostly associated with the water restrictions that we have, that we would like to get some conclusion on in the near future. We're also working on potential costs associated with the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals case and likely outcomes associated with that case. More detail on this will be upcoming in the future, and we will let you know when decisions are made by the board and when things move forward at the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals. At the board meeting, the board and management had a discussion regarding broadband in the 4-county area. The district has been studying this for a couple of years now and is looking to see about moving forward with a backbone of broadband in our 4-county area. We're having a meeting with some private developers on Thursday with NPPD and others regarding the broadband in the Colfax and Butler County areas, and looking to see what that might lead to in our entire 4-county area. It's the first meeting that we've had with developers who might look to do some things in the rural part of Loup and Cornhuskers territory, and we're looking forward to seeing what some of these developers might have to say and ideas that they might be able to provide to the district as far as moving forward with an RFP on the backbone. This is an exciting step, and although no commitments are being made and no dollars are being expended with regard to this, we are interested in what the developers indicate they might be able to do and how they might be able to assist the district in the future. The Loup Power District Board of Directors recognized the retirement of Bob Anderson at the board meeting. Bob has been with the district for over 25 years and has been at the Headworks his entire time. We wish Bob all the best in his retirement and look forward to seeing him in the future at events, and hope that he can enjoy all the fruits of his labor that his 25 years with Loup has produced. In May, Loup Power District made payments to our communities under the professional retail operations agreements and franchise that we have with each community. This 11% payment is made due to the fact that the communities are actually the owners of the distribution system within those communities, and the 11% payment is a lease payment to those communities. Additionally, management provided to the board a report from the American Public Power Association associated with payments made to state and local governments in the year 2020. For 2020, public power systems averaged 6.1% of the revenue paid to state and local governments, and investor-owned utilities averaged 5.1%. The district averaged 8.5% in 2020, substantially above other public power systems. We work a lot with our communities, and the 8.5% does not include free and reduced electric service, nor does it include in-kind services provided by the district employees. We enjoy being part of the communities, and we hope that the communities enjoy us being part of them. We work hard to provide the communities with reliable, cost-effective electric service, as well as provide our employees an outlet to do things in the community for the betterment of the community. We will continue to do this as long as we're a public power system in our communities in the four-county area, and we look forward to doing that and being part of our communities. At the board meeting, CFO Walt Williams presented the April financials to the board. Overall, April was a fairly normal month, and although the district was a little bit lower on net revenues, this was due to a true-up payment made to NPPD for 2021 and our hydroelectric system. April is typically a pretty normal month for the district as we're in the change from the winter season to the summer season, and we should see some differentials coming in the summer that should be to the betterment of the district. At the end of the board meeting, management presented to the board the results of a recently completed employee satisfaction survey, as well as the questions and answers from the non-supervisors meeting that occurred in late March. Management felt it was important for the board to see these results and to look them over so they could ask questions of management regarding some of the things that were going on in the district, what employees were thinking, and how the district looked in the employees' eyes. This was important for management to provide that to the board members, to let the board see exactly what employees are thinking, and then to provide feedback to management as what we might be able to do better. We will be going out to all of the employees and all of the safety meetings in the near future and presenting the results of the employee satisfaction survey, but we wanted to provide that to the board so they could have a chance to look at it and provide input back to the management. We look forward to seeing what both employees think about the results of the survey and what the board members provide back as far as feedback to management. As I mentioned at the beginning, we celebrated the district safety record at our safety banquet earlier this month. At the safety banquet, we had 2 videos from employees who suffered on-the-job accidents, one at the district and one at a previous employer, and they presented their testimonies about what they did, how the accident occurred, and what they might do differently, and some of the lessons learned from their accidents. I'd like to thank Kyle Ainsworth and Jesse Hoffmeister for providing those testimonials, as it was very important to see what they had to say and to see what they thought about what happened during their accidents, to see their detail of what they thought happened and what they might do differently as we move forward. Although we hate to see accidents happen and we never want to see anybody have a lost time accident if at all possible, the important thing is we learn lessons from that and we move forward in working with all of our employees to teach them about the lessons that we've learned so that we don't make the same mistake again. Not saying that mistakes were made, but accidents do happen. We work in a very dangerous field, and it's important for us to take all the safety precautions necessary, again, to come home safely to all of our families. The last thing I want to have happen to any of our employees is something bad happen where they either end up in the hospital or, worse yet, end up never coming home again. So please, keep safety in mind. Do what you have to do a job safely. Obviously, we want you to do it as quickly as possible, but if you can't do it safely, we need to work very hard to maybe not do that job, to find a better way to do it so we can do it safely, so we're not taking and looking at injuries into the future. And with that, and as always, be happy and stay safe.